Guys, I'm super excited because this week is the week you're going to write a narrative story. And before you start to feel a little bit stressed about that, like, what is she going to want from me? How many pages does it have to be? Before I start hearing questions like that, let me just tell you, let me put your mind at ease. You are a storyteller. I guarantee it. You tell stories. If your mom ever like hears a loud sound in the house and she comes in and says, "What's going on?" You probably tell her what's happening. You probably tell her a story. You tell her something with a beginning, middle, and an end, which is what a narrative is. Or if you've ever been talking to your friends and you've said, "Well, this one time," and then you kept going, it's probably you're telling a story. So you do this every day, and you'd certainly watch other people tell stories when you watch TV or you watch a movie or read a book. Definitely, we know that those are stories. Um, I think, let me tell you something, don't tell all the adults that might hurt their feelings, but I think kids are in general better storytellers. I think they come with the ability to tell stories. And then as we get older, some of us, a lot of us, lose that ability to tell a good story. But I think we all know that one adult that's really good at telling stories, right? They are the kind of people when we're having dinner or hanging out with them, they tell you all about their childhood and they're really good at it. Like it's interesting. It's not boring when they're telling the story. They know how to tell a story well. So some adults definitely can. So I just want to take the stress away from you right now, though, with this lesson first, and just say you already tell stories. Let's just practice that so that you can believe me when I say that. So you're going to have some 5-minute writes, and a 5-minute write is just you've got 5 minutes to tell a story. It doesn't matter if your spelling is perfect and your grammar is perfect. Doesn't That's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, did you practice for 5 minutes telling a story? That's it. So I'm going to give you some prompts. So that means I'm going to give you some things to write about, but it's not going to be super specific, and you have freedom to really write any story you want. Okay. So this is an example. This is the first prompt you're going to have. It says find a clock or a timer. Oh my goodness, it says 2 minutes. I need to change it to 5 minutes. Okay, that'll be changed. Work on the following for 5 minutes. I was going to give you two, so you'll like five better. Don't write any longer. You'll type in the discussion section. So in the discussion section, you'll type about your best childhood memory. So as I think about my best childhood memory, I think it might be kind of a boring story. It was I don't know what my best childhood memory was either, but maybe like on vacation one year, something. But anyway, I have a childhood memory that stands out and it was the first thing I thought of, and so that's what I want to write about. And yes, I know that you are a child, but you have lots of memories from when you were younger, so you can pick one of those. So again, this is not my best childhood memory, but there's a lot of freedom when I'm writing a narrative. Okay, even like if I can't remember a detail, I can make it up. No one would know. But I'm going to not make it up. I'm actually going to tell you a true story because I'm telling you about something I do remember very well. I'm going to write for 5 minutes. It is 2:53 right now. Okay, so I will not. Let's see, 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 2:58, I have to be done. So I'm gonna do the exposition first, so like set up the characters, set up the settings. So um many years ago, could have said many moons ago, many years ago, I lived in a two-story duplex with my mom, dad, and annoying younger brother. So let me tell you a little about my brother real fast. My brother followed me everywhere I went. He was like that constant annoying headache. It just won't go away. Okay, so I set that up. So then I'll set up a little more. Every single day, he and I, okay, so it's been a minute, so I better kind of hurry. He and I would play outside with all the kids in our neighborhood. Um, we played until dark. When we and it, when it was dark, and this isn't really, I probably want to fix this sentence, but I'll just keep going. When it was dark, we came inside. Okay. Again, if you have red lines everywhere, don't worry about the red lines. Just keep telling me your story. My mom worked nights teaching at a local college. So we were home with our dad. Okay, so I just have 3 minutes. I better hurry because I haven't really started the story. One day, my dad said in a strange voice, I remember that voice, strange voice. I think strange isn't the best word. I might go back and fix that. Don't go outside. Stay inside and watch TV. What? That wasn't fair. So my dad fell asleep on the couch. And this is true. I went outside to play. My brother followed. Of course, all of a sudden, my dad came running out of the house. I've never seen him run that fast. He was relieved to see us. I have 2 minutes left, so I got to hurry, but quickly told us to get inside. And I might want to add something like his voice sounded like, and I'll think about that in a minute, but okay. We went in. It looks like I should not have used a comma there. That's totally fine. I'm going to keep writing. Went inside to find out that a convicted criminal had escaped from jail and was last seen, you could guess it, in my neighborhood. I learned a valuable lesson that day because a lot of stories you want to have kind of some moral at the end or something that you've learned that makes a really good one. Valuable lesson that day. I learned to obey what my dad said, even when it didn't make any sense at all. So I actually have another 15 seconds or so. So if I had a bunch of words in red, I could go back and fix those if I wanted to. I think there was something I was going to, oh, his voice sounded like, and now my time's actually up. So, but I could go in and fix that if I had a little bit more time. So what can you come up with in 5 minutes? I can't wait to find out.